Okay. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Morning.
I know
Yeah,
it's the second Friday of 2022. Is that
I
right?
know. Yeah. I was gonna say we're almost halfway through January, which I always feel like is such a toughie, you
It is.
know?
It's the longest month of the year for sure. In
I
terms of
don't know.
feeling.
I mean, February can be long. I don't know. But it's one of them, that's for sure.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm very excited for our guest this morning and that we get to hang out with Miss Susie Collins and get to learn more about what she does with the Arts Council here in Carteret County. So, Mary Cheatham, will you please introduce our special guest?
I certainly will. Susie, as we're rolling into this, I just have to ask you, are you a New Year's resolution person?
I'm not because I never keep them.
I think that's so smart just to say like, yeah, I'm really not either. I love to kind of set an intention. I'm still working on mine, but I'm definitely not a good resolution person. It kind of takes all the fun out of it, I think, but I'm super impressed with people that can and really follow through. It's pretty awesome.
Well, this helps because if anybody knows me, I'm not a morning person. So to get up early is major for me with a smile on my face.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That's good. That's good. That just goes to show you guys how happy Susie is to be here with y'all this morning. And so I'm thrilled to introduce her. We have Susie Collins here. She is the executive director of the Arts Council of Carteret County. So for those of you that are not aware that we even have an Arts Council, you're in for a treat to learn more about it. They've got a great event coming up. Susie has been their executive director for about 6 months, and they are very lucky to have her. And so are we. So thank you for being here, Susie.
Thank you. So one of the things I think most people don't know is the Arts Council of Carteret County started back in 1974.
Wow.
And so, I mean, the people before me did an amazing job, and I'm just so thrilled to be able to take it to the next step. One of our big things that we do is we're an advocate for all sorts of arts. We, of course, do oil and paintings, but dance and music and telling and all sorts of things.
Susie, what is the mission of the Arts Council?
Okay, so the mission is to be an advocate for arts and culture in Carteret County. We also have a big economic impact, which I think people don't really think about that. And we're actually doing part of a national study beginning this summer to see exactly the financial impact of arts and culture in Carteret County. So we're very excited. It'll be a year-long program where we'll get information from people that come to different venues and different events, and we'll find out how much money, like, did they drive here? Are they staying in a hotel? Did they have to pay for a babysitter? Did they go out to dinner? And we'll have all that information on one person, one event, exactly how it impacts the whole county.
That is awesome.
That is really cool.
And y'all are a nonprofit, is that right?
We are.
Cool. Okay.
We
Neat.
definitely are a nonprofit. We are affiliated with the North Carolina Arts Council, but what that means is that we get to know the local. They give out grants statewide, and we get to administer those grants because that way we know the people that really need it the most and deserve it. So we're very excited about that relationship, and it's been great for me because they give me help all the time. But that's it. We're a nonprofit on our own.
That's really cool. And so like, if people aren't familiar with the Arts Council, like what are some ways in which they may have actually brushed into you guys in the past? You know what I'm saying? Like, are there events or organizations or things that you guys have sponsored or been involved with that people might not understand that you guys were a part of?
So we sponsor one of the bands at Arts Live After 5 at downtown Morehead City.
Cool.
Yeah.
In the past, they have stopped doing this, but we've helped bring the North Carolina Symphony to school children.
Yeah.
We help schools a lot. Art shows, we give awards, we judge, we help get supplies. We just did at the Art Walk, we sold little canvases, and all of that money went for art supplies in all the schools in Carteret County. So we do a lot. We have been very behind the scenes helping. And that's one thing I want to change. I want everybody to know the wonderful things that the Arts Council has been doing for years and years.
Yeah, I think that's so important. And that's one of the reasons we're so glad you're here with us today. And you guys have your own event coming up. Is that right?
We do. And it's our biggest event. And it's probably what people know us most. And it's
Okay.
Art for the Heart. And this year it's wonderful because we are going to be having it at the Kmart building for the whole month of February. So
Nice.
all artists, it's not judged, can come and display their art. So you can get to see. There's a under 18 student component that all the schools, and then an adult component. So it's going to open on February 11th and run through the end of the month. The Kmart, because it's so big, they can bring in 4 pieces of art, and it can be any kind of art. It can be mixed media or paintings or photography or pottery or rugs and blankets. And it's just going to be wonderful. And all of it's for sale.
That is awesome. So Susie, if people want to participate, so there's 2 options. They can either participate or they can go and make purchases. Is that right? So if someone wants to be a part of this event and want to sell at the event, how would they go about doing that?
The best thing to do is go on our website, artscouncilcarteret.org.
Okay.
And there's an application. There's a very minimum fee to be part of it. And then just come and you can browse and find that new artist that you never even know existed. There's so many wonderful artists here in Carteret County, and a lot of them don't get the spotlight. And this is the chance for them to do that.
Is this an event that y'all have every year, Susie?
Yes, this is actually our 32nd one.
Wow. And so do you have folks who come back year after year to show or sell at the event?
Yes.
Okay.
They do. And they show it, but it's a lot of new people as well.
Sure.
Too.
Yeah.
And that's one thing the Arts Council loves to do, is be an advocate and have workshops and help people hold their hand as they're getting started with this new hobby or craft or, whatever they want to do. And we're excited about our new location that we're going to get in the spring, which is 1702 Arundel Street. And we're going to have room for workshops. So we're going to be able to do all sorts of workshops that local artists will put on, but we'll also have people from other areas come and teach, and well-known people come and teach. There will be a gallery there for all sorts of art. In the gallery space, we'll be able to have musicians and plays and dances and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a new, great place for people to hang out around the art.
That's so cool. Okay, so I'm trying to picture. So for folks who don't know where 1702 is, what is that near? What block is that in?
It is next to the Presbyterian Church, and we're next to Moorhead Drug.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. And that little cool. Now, what's the timeline for that? When are you guys hoping
in the spring?
Cool.
We thought we would be in there in February, but that hasn't happened. Because they're actually gutting the whole space and redoing it all,
nice.
moving walls, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be really nice. And because we're a nonprofit, we're trying to raise money to outfit that, because we need lights and computers and, hanging equipment for art, and then supplies, tables and easels and that type of stuff for our workshops.
So will some of the proceeds from the art from the heart, will some of that go towards this upfit?
Yes, it goes towards that.
Okay.
We do a lot of things. We also do scholarships for anyone that either wants to become an artist or teach in the art. We give those, so that will be part of it as well. But our big fundraising right now is to outfit that new building, because we haven't had a location in years and years.
And sure. And so if somebody, I'm sorry, Meg.
You're about to ask the same question. Go for it.
I was if somebody just wants to make a donation towards this upfit, is there a way for them to do that easily, Susie?
Oh, yes. On our website, there's a way as well. And then we're looking for sponsorships from Art for the Heart. And they start as low as $100 and go up. And we use our money to help artists. I mean, beside that, we have very little overhead.
That's really neat.
That is cool. And I feel like the Arts Council is here and they can, help so many different people, because I feel like everyone has a little bit of artist in them in some way, and they just have to discover it. And I'm sure the Arts Council has helped so many people do that.
Yeah, and just think about the times that we're in, and think about how a piece of art or hearing a song will bring you joy, because it brings such good memories to you. So it's just so wonderful to be part of that.
Yeah, you're right. Now more than ever. That's such a good point, Susie. You're exactly right. Well, Meg, do you want to ask Susie our favorite question?
I would love to. Susie, we've loved this chat. I feel like I've learned so much, and I'm sure folks watching have too. But we want to ask you our final question that we ask everyone on Coffee with MC. And we are curious, what is saving your life right now?
Has to be my grandson.
Oh,
He is just, he's 14 months old, and just to see everything from new eyes, and he's just happy. And during the holidays, we got a big box and filled it with little colored ping pong balls, and he played with that forever. I mean, over 100 of those balls. So I'm finding them everywhere. Like, I moved my chair and what showed up. So it just keeps going on and on and on.
That's
I
so
love
much
that.
fun. I know you're loving that. That's really special, Susie. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you and your fellow board members over there at the Arts Council for everything that you guys are doing. I think it's really nice to kind of shine a light on that and to know that we've got you guys to thank for a lot of what makes this area beautiful and for exposing us to new things. So, if you guys were not familiar before with the Arts Council, hopefully you are more so now. We will drop their website in the comments below so that if you'd like to make a donation to help with the upfit of their new space, you can, and certainly plan on going to visit their exhibit that's going to be at the Kmart building starting February 11th. And Susie, I'm afraid I've been saying it wrong. Is it art from the heart or art for the heart?
From the heart.
Art from the heart.
From the heart, because the artists give
Yes.
the pleasure to you.
Yes.
Nailed it, MC.
Okay.
Good work.
Okay, good. Well, thank you for being here, Susie. We really appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Bye, Susie.
Thanks, Susie.
Oh, she's so lovely. I feel like
I
I
know,
say
that
that
was
about
really good.
every one of our guests, but I'll continue to say it throughout the whole year. Well,
That was really good. That was really good. I do feel like that the Arts Council kind of has their hands in a lot of stuff that we're not aware of.
yeah, and how neat it'll be in a new location. It'll be easy to get to, and yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Yeah,
Good
that's
people. Good people.
That's good.
Now, do you know what's saving your life on this fine Friday?
Golly, I'm telling you, I'm going to go back to my opening remarks about that kind of the resolution intention thing. And I think that I feel like that in January, because I tend to kind of go a little bit overboard in December, just going to everything and kind of staying up and, doing all kinds of fun things and all that. So I feel like that January is such a month of hibernation kind of, and such a month of just kind of being quiet and slowing down a little bit. And so I'm going to say I fight it. I fight that because I don't like to be still. I don't like to, move slowly.
Sure.
But it's good. It's really good to kind of make myself do that every once in a while. So I think that's what's saving my life, is just kind of an intentional change of pace has been a really positive thing.
That is good. That's really good. And a great reminder. I'm sure people need to hear that right now. It's okay to rest, people, and hibernate, be a bear.
That's exactly right. Yep. Talk to me next week when I'm like climbing the walls. But I mean, just like putting my pajamas on earlier than usual. And, I think, I don't know, just kind of having a little bit more of a slower pace.
I love that. Yay.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you? What's saving your life?
Well, mine kind of goes along with the resolution thing, but one of my good friends, Rachel, sent me Michael Hyatt's resolution webinar or goals webinar type of thing. And I haven't watched it yet, but the thing that's saving my life is, having people like her and having friends around me that, are willing to send me the things that they learn, or drop off a book on my front porch. And it's just really neat to be surrounded by people, like-minded people like that, who care about my goals too. So that's been
I think that's so great. That's so great. And I think you're right. I think having a community around you that's interested in growth,
for sure,
makes a huge difference.
For sure. So I'm excited to watch that, and I'm gonna go walk the little Fort Macon Trail, listen to my webinar, and have a great Friday evening.
That is so great. That actually sounds very delightful.
I'm excited. Yeah. And then I'll hibernate. I'll pull a Mary Cheatham and hibernate.
Yes. Oh, so good. So good. Well, good. Okay. Well, great. Well, it sounds like you've got a nice weekend planned with some good R&R, which is what everybody needs right now.
I'm ready. MC, I hope you have a great weekend as well, and get that rest in, girl.
Thank you. Thanks very much. We'll see you next week.
Bye.